Digidice Monsters is a podcast for adults. Viewers' discretion is advised. Content warnings can be found in the descriptions below. Welcome to Digidice Monsters, a D&D 5e actual play podcast set in the world of Digimon. My name is Jukes, and I'll be your game guide and Gigimon for today.
Gigimon?
Yeah, you know it. Brought together here in a Voltron of awesomeness by 4 other players there. You guys want to give yourselves a shout out for the 5th time?
Shout out, you say? You know what? I guess I'll have to partake you on that. Hello, everybody. My name is PHG. I'm going to be playing Priscilla King and Gnollmon. A fun fact about Priscilla, one of her favorite dog breeds is a miniature dachshund. And if you do want to check me out, I am Pigeonhead Gaming on Twitch and YouTube.
Well, howdy, everybody. Here's my shout. My name's Joseph. I'll be playing the Southern Asian Yukino Frost and Dynamomon. Hopefully everything works out today, and I would say coming on next year, I shall be streaming on Joseph Zero Madman on Twitch.
That was so ominous. What do you mean, hopefully everything works out today?
Listen, all right, we have a plan to get rid of 3 specific people, okay, Jutes? We can't let too many people know about it yet, all right? We can't let too many know.
I will have the throne.
Who's next?
That'd be me. Next up is me. I'm Billy Gnollmon. I'll be playing KC Jones and Chapamon. Fun fact about KC is that he actually doesn't like vinyl records. He thinks that people need to stop looking in the past of 8-tracks and records. CDs are the future. They're here, and they're going to stay around forever.
If you tell me that they're better quality and you're bumping those on a Crosley, you can eat it. I'm going to take a hard stance on that. All right, Zephy.
Only on the Crosley, right? Only on the...
Hello, I am Zephy, and I am playing Jax Marion. A fun fact about Jax, his favorite animal are narwhals, unicorns of the ocean.
Aw,
That's very
cute.
sweet. I like that. And bringing it back around, I will be playing Jax's partner, Titomon. And I don't have a fun fact today. You know what I have for you guys? You smell that? That's the smell of the 1%.
What?
We're in the 1%. Amazon, Jeff Bezos, Oprah Winfrey, Digidice Monsters. You guys, they say when you release more than 4 episodes of anything, you become into the 1% of content creation. So take it in, guys. Read them and weep. That's where we're at right now. Yeah, that olfactory experience of the 1%.
What a wonderful parfum.
Holy, that sniff went in way too hard. You went to a fifth dimension with that.
You peaked the mic with an inhaling. Yeah, Jesus, Murphy.
What do I smell like?
I'm listen, y'all, okay? I have heard some peaks back in my day. That is going in my top 5. Like, holy...
Into the 4th dimension at the very least. Oh my god, you're smelling colors at that.
Listen, you know what? It's all for that celebration.
Hey, you told me to sniff. I ain't going back down on what you tell me to do.
Bringing it back around, last time we saw our counselors, they were on the Muchiomon village, where they were all kind of taking in the information that they've gathered that the 3 children of Rory, Mortimer, and Rachel have mysteriously taken off their boots and are hanging out with a stranger.
Dun, dun, dun.
Upon this discovery, they all made their way to the Muchiomon village and helped prepare, and it is at that time they were promptly attacked by a gaggle of Goblimon, Shamamon, and Snow Goblimon, handily defeated within 1 round of combat by the group here. They all retreated, essentially, and it was at that point that Shamamon brought you guys up to speed on kind of what's going on in the Gnollmon gang, such as that Shabamon had digivolved into AccoutreMON and was essentially calling the shots with his brothers Ogremon and Trollmon. They've taken over the Civimon village and given that to their beast tamer of Gnollmon. You guys have all decided to take back the Civimon village for them, and it's at that point you guys have kind of picked up, and that's where we find our counselors now. Taking a look at it, you guys left when it was basically sunset, so I would say you get about an hour, maybe an hour and a half before it starts getting pretty dark.
Time waits for no mon.
I love that. So at that point, I'm going to leave the floor to you guys, and the story is yours to tell.
What exactly is the terrain we're traversing?
It would be considered forest.
Gotcha. You guys think we should camp out tonight?
I mean, it probably would be a safer bet. Didn't really realize it was nighttime when we set out here.
We were really gung-ho about it, admittedly.
Yeah, we could still find our way through this forest. I mean, we could navigate by the stars or something, right, Yukio?
Do you really want to do that, Yukio?
Can I look up to see if there's actual stars?
Yeah, so I'm not going to make you roll to look up and see stars. You look up, and the tree canopy is not so dense that you are unable to see the sky. You see stars. What I will make you roll a nature check for is to see if you recognize the
Constellations.
Yes, thank you.
Let me star bar, because I got 17.
That. So, yeah, for a 13 plus 4 for a 17, you look up in the sky, and it's not that you don't recognize the constellations, it's that they're not anywhere where they should be. So, like, you're looking up, and the Big Dipper is on just the complete opposite sides. You're seeing Ursa Major and Ursa Minor have completely swapped positions. And you guys are just... you would just kind of look around, and all of these stars are correct technically. The constellations are there, but they're not where you remember them being. Not in your situation of, like, you looking up and being like, oh, they should be here. They're not where they should be in the sky.
Like, the summer constellations are in the winter and vice versa.
Exactly. I'm so glad you fucking... Thank you for making my BS make sense. Yes.
Hey, I am Starboy. I do like constellations. But yeah, well, guys, yeah, I have zero clue where we are. I prefer if we just stay the night.
Well, I mean, that is true. We're in a pretty unfamiliar land, and was something up with the constellations above, Yukio?
Let's just say some of the seasons are very mixed up there.
All right. Noted.
And as Yukio mentions that, you all kind of take a little scope of the land around you, and as mentioned before, this very it is a dense arboreal forest, but with like the deciduous trees kind of like pointing up there, you are all able to look and see the sky, and it has these kind of mixes of pinks and purples. But the strangest thing is it is the deep of night, and there is these like flecks and streaks of like dark blood red.
Huh, now that you mention it, that doesn't look right at all, does it?
The sky is bleeding? Is that what I'm understanding?
But no, it's not bleeding. There is just
it's like a funky aurora borealis.
Yeah. A menacing aurora borealis, I think, is a great way to consider it.
Yeah. Well, Priscilla, if you do want me to spell it out, Gemini, one of the winter constellations, is right next to Aqualion, one of the summer constellations.
She will look at that real quick. Well, Yukio, this world just keeps getting more and more confusing. You know what? Yeah, fellas, let's set up camp as quick as possible, but at the same time, not too dangerously where we could hurt each other, okay? I'm gonna take, like, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes to mull this over in my brain.
Okay, if we're going real quick assign roles. Jax, you mind getting us some dry firewood?
Yeah.
Casey,
got
you
it.
mind just clearing up sticks and rocks so we have a nice little flooring? Priscilla, make sure nothing poisonous or stuff is near us so we don't accidentally sleep in it. Because sleeping in poison ivy, not a fun thing.
I don't think
Yeah,
I've
and-
seen poison ivy since we got here. I don't think I've seen a single plant I've recognized on.
Let's just say, let's be careful of
doesn't
any
hurt.
plants
Yeah.
here. 'Cause,
Yeah, I
And
wonder what poison plants would look
I'll
like
go
here.
make the shelter.
so I love this. We're hopping into action, and we are kind of setting up a camp. Are we just like as soon you're like it's dark and just dropping your stuff, or are you looking for a suitable place to try and set up camp?
I was
that's
going to see
actually
if
a fair question.
I was actually going to ask Jax if he could get Titomon to do a scouting, like a little like aerial overhead. You know what I mean? So we could see what's around us and if there is a safe place, or maybe if there's fucking Gnollmon right nearby us and we don't even know because it's dark and we can't really tell.
Yep. And just to give you guys also the trail you're following is this kind of very like you're walking through brush and thickets because the Gnollmon have essentially made this little burrow hole that they walk through because they are about half your size, right? So you're having to either like hunch down and crawl through or like wade your way through this. So you are in like the dents of the forest here, but you have a rough idea of the trail you're going because they've had to whittle down this path there.
And maybe let's go off the beaten path.
But Casey, if you would like to play that request there.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll clear out this area, I guess, Yukio. But Jax, you
Yeah.
and your little guy, Titomon. Do you think maybe you could get him to like scout the area out, make sure we're, not surrounded and we don't know it?
Yeah, Titomon, can you do that for us? Can you fly up and look around?
Aye, Captain, yes. And you'll see as just he takes off, and he'll be taking a quick lap around while you guys discuss. It'll be a couple minutes there. So I guess ultimately I want you guys to discuss what you would do in the event that there are, or like, you get what I'm saying? Like if there is danger nearby, or just think, or like make your moves right now concerning the fact that Titomon will be away for a minute or two.
Okay, and are we supposed to be on the map that we can see, or are we still supposed to be on the title screen?
You are on the title screen because I'm waiting to decide how you guys set up camp.
All good.
Okay.
That will depend on which map I bring you to.
Okay, so we're going to use the blood and bones of our enemies.
Actually, you know what? Instead of making you guys wait, I think it will. Let's give me a roll there. Give me a perception check for Titomon there, Jax.
Does Titomon have dark vision?
He has keen sight. He has advantage.
Voice.
Let's go. All right,
Let's go.
that is a slutty 20.
What?
All right, yeah.
It's 5.
That's when he stays out late.
Oh, snap.
That 20, they know the phone numbers that they dialed 1-800-BOOB.
Wouldn't it be more of that 20 knows the corner of the street?
Well, I mean, if that 20 is living a harder life, but we don't know that 20's whole story.
One day, the 20 will explain to us the story.
That's a strong, independent 20, all right? And I won't have y'all talking about it.
Yeah, I don't want you 20 shaming this 20. Thank you very much. Okay, but with that, we have with the advantage, an 8 plus 5 for a 13 and a 15 plus 5 for a 20. So a couple minutes go by, and Titomon comes kind of like flapping down like hurriedly, just like I see a light up ahead. There's a building up there. I looked through the windows. I couldn't see anybody. It looked abandoned.
Ooh.
So how far away was it?
Oh, it would take probably about like 10-15 minutes.
Well, up for 15 more minutes walking?
Sure am. What about you, Dynamo?
Yeah. Ready for anything, Casey?
Thank you, Titomon. You can just perch on my shoulder. You You did enough.
Well, thank you.
Please land on the head. Please land on.
All right, I guess, doesn't hurt to check it out. ChildrenThemes, do you mind if you can wag your tail real quick to give us a little bit more light?
Sure thing, Priscilla. On it.
And the dog is now glowing. Great.
Hey, you ain't never seen a tail light before?
Nope.
Well, I kind of saw your bauble light up before when you were in your other stage, so kind of figured maybe it could still light up, and I'm glad that it does. That's a
Actually,
good boy.
real quick, does any of their eyes light up? Like, because it's dark, like the Digimons?
Well, do they glow, or are you asking if the light's reflecting off of them, making them look like they're lighting up?
Like with crocodiles, if you shine light in their eyes, it beams right back.
So if they're reflective.
Yeah, jukes.
I would assume so.
Go ahead and give me a survival check. I'm just setting up the map here
Okay.
while you
Okay.
guys...
I'll say, looking at the animals they're all based off.
Yeah,
most of them
baby.
would.
Nice 22, 17 plus a 5.
Nice 22. This 22 does not stay out late.
This is the girl next door 22.
Girl next door 22.
Yeah, shapoopy, if you will.
So you guys walk about 10-15 minutes through this wood here. At about that time you come to a small clearing, and what you see in front of you is a regular convenience store. It's almost eerie. These are the type of convenience stores you probably would have seen in Sunny Cove there. They're covered, they're all wood almost. They look like they look like a cottage or a cabin, but you can tell that retail business goes inside. There's an ice cooler hanging out in the front there. The strangest thing that you guys see is the shining light is you see a garden kind of hanging out onto the right there. So yeah, you guys find yourselves here in this dark, mysterious place. As you guys are walking up out of the woods, Tinomon would kind of just land there and just, see guys, this is what I was talking about. This is the building here. Again, I looked through the window here and I didn't see anybody, and I don't know if the door is open admittedly, but I knocked a couple times and no one answered, so I don't know.
Oh, well, that is interesting.
I would like to pull or push the door.
Yukio, you go to step towards the door there, and that typical doo-doo as the door opens with a slide, and inside is exactly what you expect to see, a convenience store.
I really like that sound that it made.
Whoa, what's all that stuff?
Moon. Yeah, I think Moon is just kind of just poking their head in and back.
Can I ask if this is a place that the Digimon have, did the Digimon recognize the items inside of the store? Or is this going to be new to them?
This would be completely new to them.
Okay, cool.
All right, well, ChildrenThemes.
Who wants to go
I
first?
didn't know y'all had stores like this.
I'll go in.
All right.
Just walk right through.
Yeah, Jax. So as you go entering into the room there, the first thing you would see is everything looks very it looks put together, but there is this layer of cobweb and dust over it. And when you go and look a little bit closer, you would see that none of the brands really look like anything you would recognize there. The Doritos are actually Nanimos, and just there's a bunch of just weird branded snacks here on the wall, but they all appear to be untouched for, you could argue, years.
Guys, I don't think anyone's been here in years, it looks like.
Let's see.
I think Dynamomon would just be blinded by the lights and the colorful looking wrappers and stuff, and would just walk forward and grab the first thing off the shelf, off of this rack right here.
And
Casey, what's this?
And Dynamomon, as you go and grab the first thing off the rack there, that would be a little magazine rack, that one of those spindly magazine racks. You pull it off and it immediately digitizes and goes back to the rack.
Casey, what's this?
Huh?
And it goes back to the rack a second time.
Dynamomon, could you grab that one more time?
Sure. Casey, what's this?
And Dynamomon grabs the magazine for a third time, and it glitches out of their hand and returns back onto the rack there.
That's what we call a shtick. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like this stuff can come off the wall. That's kind of weird.
It's
I'm gonna
interesting.
grab a little thing off of this rack right here and see if it does the same.
Yeah, you'd be looking at like the little back rack there where like the cigarettes and like all of the like cameras and little
Pack of Rillos. Just to see.
Yeah. Yeah, you grab a pack of Rillos there, and as soon as you tip up the top little banner there that they have, or the top little shelf, and you pull out the cigarette pack, and as soon as you do, it glitches out of your hand and goes back into the shelf. All of the shelving looks like everything is full, but the shelves themselves are covered in dust.
Huh.
Dynamomon is just going to keep on grabbing the magazine, just trying to get it to Casey.
Casey's going to try every different pack of Rillos at the same time, so they'll both just be doing that. And the Rillos, that's short for cigarillos. It's those skinny cigars that you can roll into blunts.
I had the grape ones in high school. I remember that.
Yeah.
I can't do cigars, but they upset my tummy.
Yeah, tobacco's not fun. Tobacco is actually wacko, in fact.
Tobacco wacko right there.
And that's not to be confused with the wacky tobacco. Those are two different things.
The devil's lettuce.
If one might
Just,
ask.
just so everybody knows, audience-wise, we do not condone these actions. We just do them.
Unless you're an appropriate age, then I condone whatever the hell you want to do.
Appropriate age, and it is legal in your
Within
area.
reason, please. But no, same. Of course. Legally enjoy.
Or state of mind.
That too. That can be important.
There you
That
go.
is important. If you're not in the right state of mind, oh boy.
Man, I did mushrooms the time I was on my way, like moving across the country from Ontario to Vancouver.
Brother, holy.
And while we were driving on the one, we're listening to a podcast about mushrooms, and this is why we got the idea to do them. But on the podcast, they're like, bad time to do mushrooms when you're in the midst of a great life change. I don't know. One might say going across the country is a big life change.
Yeah.
So I started getting really paranoid, and I thought the river was speaking to me and trying to pull me into it, and it was just not a great time for me.
No.
You had those intrusive driving thoughts while you're on mushrooms.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Like, you know, where you're like, I'm fully aware that this is my brain. Like, I don't think there's like this great goddess being like... But, like, I'm sitting there being like, I could take a good dive in this river right now.
And just picture the whole thing, like, happening.
Exactly. Yeah. Over and over again.
Again, do drugs responsibly and make sure they are not extremely illegal.
I don't know. You can buy mushrooms at a store here now. So
You can buy mushrooms in Colorado as well. It's legal here.
So there you go.
But there's drugs that aren't legal.
Yeah, don't do those.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're not talking about those. Either way. All right. You guys
We're talking
find
about our Wild West adventures in Digimon, where we're in a store that won't let us grab anything.
Yes, thank you for bringing us back there. So, you guys find yourselves in this traditional convenience store with items that seem to not allow you to remove them. What would you guys like to do?
Continue trying things on the rack as Dynamomon does.
Well, yes, sorry. For the others there who have not tried things.
I'm just jumping back in.
Well, Chopamon, I guess, while they're exploring that, do you want to join me over here to look around at a couple of other places? Just see if there's anything else weird about this convenience store being here.
Say Jax and Tatum all just walk up and down this aisle. You allow Jumpamon?
Yeah. What's this place, Priscilla? What are we doing here?
Well, where I'm from, this is like a little, kind of like almost like a gas station convenience store setup. You could come here to buy a couple of different stuff. You could get snacks. You could be KC over there trying to get some tobacco, or you could also get some frozen little meals as well to go on a road trip, or something you need to take with you to work.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. What's a road trip and what's work?
A road trip kind of is whenever you kind of want to just take a drive somewhere for a little bit. It could be, just to the leisure of like driving around in like the mountains, or you could be trying to go to a trip. You'd be trying to make your way down to somewhere like New York, having a little bit of fun there. And work. work is kind of a thing that you have to do whenever you grow up, essentially. It's something you gotta do the daily grind for to make the money. So, some people in the, let's just say higher up places, don't get angry at you for not trying to pay them for anything.
And as Priscilla and ChildrenThemes are kind of walking around the store talking, Titomon would look to Jax. Oh, that is interesting. What do you do for work? It must be Supreme Leader or something of the sort, right?
No, nothing like that. Right now, I'm with the rest of them. We're camp counselors. We do that over the summer. Basically, take care of the kids while they're at camp, make sure no one gets hurt. They all have a good summer. The rest of the time, I just work on a boat.
Oh, so you're a sea person. I'm not going to say.
C-word.
Yes.
Seaman, for everybody wondering.
I didn't want to say it.
And now it's out there for the public. I am sorry, everyone.
Better than the other C word.
Human?
Yes.
Sure, let's go with that.
Wild. All right, Jax.
Yeah, you could say that. I mostly just move boxes for deliveries by ship.
Well, that must be incredibly important. You're taking care of the future with the youths, and then you're providing for everybody by making sure these ships, as you say it, are filled to the brim.
Huh. I guess you've got a point there. I've never really thought about it that way.
Oh my goodness. Tuna stick. What is a tuna stick? As he's looking into the freezer in front of you, as there's like a bunch of like frozen foods there. Yukio, it is you and Humumon. What are you guys doing as everyone else is kind of like spread out around the space there?
Can you please stop triggering the door? We would like to go in now.
Oh, sorry. Wait, you said Hune. My bad.
No, you're right.
Oh, you said Hune? I thought I was Moon.
No, Turtle's
Did we mix that up?
Well, then never mind.
I literally have it in our private.
I believe
Moon
you.
is the turtle.
I believe you. Yes. Sorry.
Yukio, are you familiar with this place?
Slightly. I don't really go into these. I know their
see.
functions.
Well, I know I heard from, I believe, Priscilla and, even Jax. Do you have, this, job or work?
Yeah, I do bits and pieces. Right now, I'm an assistant for some marine biologists.
So, do you explore, like, the oceans?
I would like to, but right now we're kind of just in lakes and rivers.
Ooh.
Good. Good to take areas in which that are comparable to succeeding. You take the lakes, and then you take the rivers, and then you take the ocean.
We're not taking anything, we're just doing research on the animals and plant life.
That's good, It's not good to, conquer the lakes. I feel like maybe try to make friends with them, maybe.
Well, there's no real way of communicating with these creatures. We just tolerate them in a way.
That doesn't sound good at all.
You can't communicate with them? That's pretty bizarre there.
That you just tolerate them?
Tolerate may not be... We coexist. They do some things that's beneficial to their biosphere. We do things that, in turn, does not really help, but we're trying our best to help.
Okay, I'm confused by that, last part. Could you elaborate?
On which part?
It sounds like, you were saying something like you were trying to help, but it doesn't seem like you are helping?
It's more of... Majority of humanity appreciate the world that we're in. Just... There's some that kind of just take the cake.
They like to steal cake?
No, they just take things for granted.
Bastards.
I would agree. I would 100% agree with that. So, my job is to make sure these plants and organisms don't die out.
In a way, trying to preserve them.
Yes.
I see. I think that is a job befitting of you, Yukio.
Thanks. Family may not be up for it, but it's something I like.
Oh, family, are they like you, or are they small like the children you described before?
I do have a younger sibling, but the other 3 are older.
So you have a big family then.
Well, that's just what I live with. I have family all over the place. Family is people you can trust, people who you can talk to about certain things, and they will help you, like, majority of the time.
So, Moon,
No.
we are family.
Yeah. I think you are right about that, Hyun. We are family. We help
Are
each
you
other.
sure we haven't mixed that up? I'm pretty confident we've... I feel like I was Moon. I feel like I'm going crazy right now.
We might have mixed that up before, but you know what? That's just how we are sometimes. It's used to, getting used to
I
this. And
agree.
usually we're Hyun Moonmon, but
We are one.
we are
Either way.
one, exactly.
We are also...
And he'll look at Moon there.
We are also family with you, Yukio.
Yes, we are your family and here to support you.
In whatever you need.
We're not killing anybody.
I said whatever you need. You were the first
He-
to bring killing there. That
You know what? That I have to give him credit. He didn't mention killing.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just saying, maybe
it-
we might be okay with it. We're softening on the idea. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to
I-
know.
No,
Hold on, wait.
No.
Now you're getting it.
And as this kind of like everyone's like, oh hey, it would be about at that time. Priscilla, get yourself toward. So I put a door there on the map just because it's a little bit easier. But what you're looking at is the best way I can describe are those clear rubber plastic like flaps. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like where you're walking through like almost like shipping
going into, like,
facilities.
Yeah, where are you going
Cold
to like the
storage.
Yeah,
Or
cold
just-
storage is what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. Cold storage is a great way to think about it. But yeah, it is just those kind of plastic flaps. So, but they are dense enough that they are blocking your vision. You don't really know what you're going into on the other side. You see fluorescent light kind of flickering, and yeah, you are free to go through there. I will open it up for you once you let me know you're looking to go through.
Before we move on, can I possibly, because Casey's been in quite a few supermarkets, like we discussed, can he maybe possibly roll to see if there was like one leftover Rillo?
Like actual, yeah. Go ahead and give me a D20 check because this is a luck check.
Yeah,
Is what I will say. Yeah. Give me a D20 luck check. If you get 10 or above, there is one of these, one of a Rillos. There you go. All right. So with an 11, you are definitely able to find one. Just like it is
It's a stale Optimo.
dusty. You're gonna have to re-wet this if you're looking to make anything out of it. You might have to rehydrate it.
Slobber all over it. No big deal.
But there is one. What flavor would Casey be looking for, or is this just a plain or a regular?
Okay, so personally, I guess fun fact about yours truly is I prefer when I used to smoke blunts because now I'm an old man and cannot handle that shit. When I used to smoke blunts, I preferred the unflavored so you could taste the flower more. But
Interesting.
because Casey's from the 90s, we're going to go with the grape Rillo.
Yeah, I like the grapes.
What? I'm so lost. What do you mean by flower?
Well, yes, because these Rillos, it's a skinny cigar. You can tear it open and empty the tobacco, and then you can put shredded weed into it, and that's how you roll a blunt.
So
And
flower
marijuana
is-
flower.
Yeah,
Flower
so
is marijuana, I mean.
like flower
Okay.
is like the
Thank
green
you.
stuff. When you picture traditional weed, that is flower.
Like those are
See, that's
shriveled up
rolled
flowers
flower.
is what they are.
The devil's lettuce.
The devil's lettuce.
Not
Them
flour,
jazz cigarettes.
FLOUR.
What do you what? You don't put the flour in with your other flour? Come on, guys. You got new experiences.
It's the weed mod about it. But yes, you are able to find yourself a Rillo there. ChildrenThemes and Priscilla. I would say Yukio, you and Humanmon are still kind of over here at these shelves. As you guys are kind of looking over there, as ChildrenThemes and Priscilla are about to presumably make their way through, or what are you guys doing before you make your way through the I guess curtains? What would you call them? Dividers is what I've been saying.
They could be dividers, plastic curtains.
Yeah, I figure curtains works.
Yeah, all right. So like these plastic or rubber curtains.
You just keep calling them flaps. I like flaps.
Flaps is good.
As we move through.
So, yes, Priscilla, it is you and ChildrenThemes. You guys find yourselves in front of this this curtain here. What would you guys like to do? Rubber flaps.
Well, ChildrenThemes, I'm usually not one to kind of go ahead, but do you want to look in the back to see if there's anything else we could maybe use?
To look in the back before you go in the flap is pretty bold, sir.
Oh my god.
Oh,
You gotta check out the
no.
scenery, you know?
They are technically called strip doors or strip curtains.
Oh, no! Why is that so much worse? All right.
This session
Hold on,
has
give me like a
divulged-
minute real quick, bro.
This session has divulged into random things that I am loving.
All right, I do like it. I'm not against this energy, so we're gonna keep going. Don't worry, it's only
It's
gonna get
just
better.
starting, everybody. We got more for you coming.
This is why we put the tagline. This is a tagline. This is a podcast for adults. Okay.
Put on the t-shirt. Just gonna say, hold on to your flaps.
Speaking of
Right.
plastic flaps, my fun fact is the one of the dudes from X-Files. Does anyone here watch X-Files? Is anyone familiar?
I have.
I
a
am
few
familiar with
episodes, like at
X-Files.
least a dozen, but not any more than that.
Okay, so
Finished
they're
it, like last year.
okay. So you guys know like the nerd crew. They're like they're hacker
Yes.
buddies, right?
Yeah.
So the dude with the
Yes.
blonde wig, I believe it's the dude with the blonde wig. He lives in Vancouver because like that whole show was filmed in Vancouver. By the way, like you watch that entire show, you're like, okay, I know where that is. I know where that is. We went and took a look at the mine that they filmed a bunch of episodes in. If they're not in Africa, they're basically in Vancouver. So that's great. But one of the guys who was part of the nerd crew was also he reviews sex dolls for a living.
God.
Holy.
Oh,
But
Yeah.
for like real life, like that was his pivot.
It's the hold on, okay. Is this his like side hustle or are we
Yeah,
talking
that-
about
I think that's his day to day. He gets
No.
sent, he gets shipped.
X-Files was the side hustle.
Yeah, exactly.
Miles for the side hustle, his main job. Alright, so this, as you can clearly see, is a beautiful sex.
This is the A24 model, and as you can see, it comes with multiple. I can actually, if you see, I can replace the hands with any kind of hands I want. I bought the custom lobster hands actually.
And now for the blind product
Hulk
test, you can
hands.
see Brand X truly is inferior.
All right, we need to move past these plastic flaps.
Yes. Okay.
Alright,
Physically
ChildrenThemes.
and mentally.
What do we think? Should
Hey,
we
physically, we can go in and out as much as we want.
No, no more. We're done.
Alright.
But that was great.
I stopped my foot down now.
His foot is stumped.
All right, Priscilla, you are going through these curtains.
Yes. Well, ChildrenThemes, do you think we should, do we want to go in tag team, see what happens, see what's in the back?
You SOB,
Yeah.
you couldn't help yourself. You couldn't.
You're the ones that thought it. You thought
No, don't you dare gaslight me on that. Go on.
Well, what do you think, ChildrenThemes? Should we check it out, see what happens?
Yeah, sure thing, Priscilla. You could actually, if you want, you could probably lift me up and use me to sort of light the area.
If you're okay with this, then sure. Try to pick up ChildrenThemes and use him as like a little light, the best I can.
Because it's sometimes hard to find the right spot.
I'm gonna mute Joseph.
I'm not even going to divulge. Keep moving. All right. So, Priscilla, You find yourself at as soon as you're holding Chopamon. I imagine like you're almost kind of like if anyone's ever held a chicken where you kind of like put their like you kind of like
That's
under
exactly
the
what
arm.
I was thinking. Yes.
Okay.
But
So
go on.
I was just gonna say so yes, like that, but backwards, so that way the tail is forward, but also that way
Yeah.
Chopamon can watch Priscilla's back. It's a tactical move as well.
We're completely on the same page because that's exactly what I was picturing. Tail out, and because that way Priscilla can also use the tail as like a flashlight was kind of what I was picturing with the other hand, because like one hand kind of scooping and then the other hand like pointing the light,
pointing forward, left, right. Like I think this is how this thing works, right? Are you okay with this, Chopamon?
So you break through the wall here or the divider, holding a Chopamon in this kind of bagpipe position, and you're pointing his tail as a light around. And the first thing you see is a bunch of dirt turned up in like a crop, almost like a garden, but you're seeing bone and meat kind of poking out from it, and these kind of greases and natural fluids kind of all dampening the ground beneath you. What is Priscilla's reaction?
Well, is this... She's gonna like really look... Is this some weird burial that's going on here? Chopamon,
Yeah.
do you know exactly what's going on with these bones in the ground? And you said liquid was also coming out of these, correct?
Correct. I would think of it like
juices.
exactly,
Yeah, exactly. That's what. Okay.
Like a brine, or like, oh god, what is it? It's like it starts with an A.
Marinade? A glaze? No.
Marinara sauce.
Yes. That must be it.
Myoglobin.
I was not gonna get that. All right.
Yeah, myoglobin was the word I was looking for. So you see these kind of like this myoglobin, like just layer all over the top, making like it's almost like this perpetual muddiness in the crop there. But you do see these giant jut out of like thigh size bone sticking out from the dirt.
Yeah, Chopamon, this is pretty bizarre to me. It's producing some liquids. That bone is pretty big, almost comparable to part of my thigh bone right there, and maybe even some meat growing from it. Do you know what this is?
The Chopamon would go from sniffing with the and being like, "What are you talking about? Is that? Oh yeah, that's the food. That's the I think it was Gnollmon who was talking about that earlier. Yeah, the food goes from the ground. Oh no, it was Chopamon. Chopamon was talking about the food going from the ground. But yeah, this is what he meant. If you don't mind, you can go ahead and set me down. I'll test it for you, make sure it's safe."
Okay, I'll start to put down Chopamon. Just be careful, because this might be a little like camp out of sorts for maybe some of the other Gnollmon or Shamamon that we saw earlier. Maybe a secret little place to grow their food.
That's true, but it could also be one of those things that isn't really there, like in the store, right? I mean, we got to check it either way. You know, he's drooling at the mouth.
All right, you could go try it. Yeah, see what happens. Hopefully it's just the stuff you usually like to eat.
So you put down Chopamon, and Chopamon, you're able to grab onto the bone and pull it out into of the dirt and clear it off and take your first bite as you sink your teeth in. That's where we're going to cut over to what's going on in the convenience store. So, with what's going on with the folks inside there. Casey, as you're kind of like digging around, you finally make your way to the last cupboard, and you're kind of reaching deeper and deeper into the cupboard, trying to like really make sure that you don't miss anything, because you found already one cigarillo on the ground. There could be more. So you're really digging in here, and it's at that point. Can you go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Shit.
I think there's one more back here. Let me just... Okay, I rolled an 8 plus 2 for a 10.
All right. So unfortunately with a 10, that is a failure, as you kind of like slip off the back there, and you're standing there. And as you reach to the back, you feel this kind of spiky tendril kind of wrap around your arm and pull in and tense around your hand, and you take 5 points of piercing damage.
What the hell?
And as soon as you take that damage and you scream, "What the hell?" you feel the pressure let go of your hand and you fall back and you're kind of like leaned up against the table there. But you find yourself in this convenience store. Everyone heard you scream. I would say everyone in this room has heard you scream like, "Oh, what the hell?" as something has seemingly pinched or pincered your hand there.
All right, hold on. If it's a surprise roll, let me go a little bit more one more time.
Yeah, I love it.
God damn, what the hell?
And you guys would all hear as Casey is reeling back from whatever has damaged his hand in the cabinet there.
Casey, you okay?
I mean, yeah, but shit, there's something back there. Watch out, guys. I don't know where, but I think there's something hiding in this snack stand, in this rack. Dude's behind the
Want me
pillows,
to tussle
man.
with it? Want me to tussle with it?
Yeah, but let's probably get eyes on it first. As Casey would step sort of behind Yukio.
Well,
Not
why
like
are
fully
you
behind
using
them.
me as a shield?
No, not like fully behind you, but like side by side with you, but a step back. You know what I mean?
What got you?
Something sharp. Something back there, man. I was just reaching behind because, I was just reaching back there looking for supplies, but
Back behind the shelf here?
yeah.
That's very unusual.
I would say, Casey, it was a little bit more like in the shelf. Like you were reaching into the back there of the shelf. So for those of you who aren't familiar, when you go into a store to purchase cigarettes, they have those kind of like roll up cabinets that are on like a curve. So essentially, Casey has rolled that up and is reaching in to the back there of the cabinet, and there seems to be something back in the rolled up cabinet.
Yeah, so I think they're tucked up in there, man.
I guess, Yukio, Jax, should we examine what got Casey?
See if you can see it.
Well, if it's hiding on the shelf, can I try to tip it over so it falls out?
By all means, go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Strong man being a strong man.
Oof, 5 with +5 for 10.
Yeah, so unfortunately with the 10, they've anchored this shelf quite well for in case of emergencies. You know, the digital world, they have a quite hazardous day to day. So the clientele, it can be quite destructive.
Hey, Jax, you mind stepping back?
That thing's not moving. Yeah.
I'm going to whip it.
Just gonna whip the shelf? Okay, yeah, go ahead and give me an
gonna whip
attack
it.
roll.
Whip it good.
I was about to say that.
Or
too.
are you trying? Okay, wait. I guess sorry. We'll keep that attack roll in mind. But like, are you trying to use your whip to pull it down? I guess,
No.
or you're just trying to slash at it.
Yes.
Okay, well, 16 definitely hits for 3 damage as you kind of like slash down at it. And I would say at that point you see a small crack in the bottom of it where originally appeared to just be like a base or a standard. There you seem to have broken up a little small a hole or cavity that could be seen in.
Go on, hit it again, man.
Good
Okay,
job,
yeah.
Yukio.
I'll keep on whacking it.
Please be careful.
So with a 9, you go a little bit. You actually go a little bit astray and hit the top of it. I will say, as he hits the top of the cabinet, you all hear like a like something's moving in there, like a shuffling, like as this cabinet, and you see like little pieces of the cigarette packs and everything kind of falling out as something is moving inside there.
Everyone, get prepared. I don't think we're alone right now.
So where's Priscilla?
When the stuff fell off the shelf, did it digitize back onto it?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
I shall whip again. For 15.
A 15 does hit and 6 damage as you tear an even bigger hole. As you do, you would see as a small bit of plump yellow-green material kind of is mashed up against the hole that you've created, and you see spikes on the body, but it seems like there is like a something is in there, but you see this kind of like it's not big enough. The hole is not big enough for it to get out, but you are seeing its body mashed up against the space that you have created as this like yellowish green prickly body is being morphed out of this hole. What would you guys do? I know Casey was saying, where's Priscilla?
Would Hyunmunmon recognize anything that looks similar to this?
I would say at this juncture, no. So let's start with Casey. What are you doing? Because you were going to head towards Priscilla, or are you staying in with this new revelation?
I was staying in here. I was just sort of like background noising it, but I think Casey would, seeing that stuff there, it was something that wrapped around him and then unwrapped around him, right? It wasn't
Correct.
Just like something that he touched.
Correct.
Okay. With that, then he'd say, "Hey, man, we see you in there. You better get out of here, or you better get out of there."
Go ahead and give me. I'll accept any of the charisma rolls that you're pitching here. I'd say because I could argue this is intimidation. You could argue this is I guess maybe not deception, but persuasion or intimidation. I am fine with.
I'm sort of like haphazardly threatening, so I'll say intimidation.
Could we argue advantage since Yu-Gi-Oh's been whipping the thing?
I'll give it to you. Yeah, go for it.
Yes.
Let's go.
Thank you, my hero.
The hero is... Oh, hell yeah,
That's
the
what we
hero.
Okay, so let me describe what I dodged. I got a 5 plus 4, and then Zephy, the Zephyrus one, the one above all, the one who goes beyond. I got me advantage, and I rolled an 18 plus 4, which is 22, which is much better than a 9, in fact.
That's why they're nice.
All right. And as you are calling out, you see squidging out of the hole there, almost like an octopus or this like amorphous being is just like and like pushing their way out of the hole. And you would just say, all right, leave me alone. As popping out of the hole, you guys would be face to face with Vegimon. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. I gave the Gnollmon gang. Oh my god.
Well, we don't want to hurt you. You just hurt our friend.
Yeah, that was pretty rude of you to do.
Yeah, pretty rude, man.
I'm sorry. I was scared. The Gnollmon have been raiding the place over and over and over again.
I see. That is unfortunate. Well, I know he'll kind of look to Yukio to make sure he's still okay to continue talking. I know me and my newfound friends over here, we were trying to go over to the Gnollmon gang to stop them from attacking the Civimon and Muchomon village.
Oh, really? No, they're super strong, man. I'm a champion level, and they were whooping my butt.
I killed one of them.
What's that? That's okay. Jesus. So, okay, what do you guys want? Take anything you want. I mean, obviously, the shelves aren't there, but they're more for show. I could sell you whatever you need.
I don't think we really want to take anything. More the fact of we were wondering why you tried to hurt our friend, but now it makes more sense if the Gnollmon attacked.
I hid in my little hidey hole there and just waited for them to keep getting frustrated with not being able to take things off the shelves, and then they would take what they would from the garden, and then every day I would have to, plant new seeds, and then hope it works.
Damn, that sucks, man. Sorry about the ruckus.
I mean, yeah, this used to be a hustle and bustle if you wanted to get fresh meat. Vegimon, looking quite scared, kind of like hops up onto his little pedestal there. So yeah, hey, I was just kind of hiding here, and they would take the food and the meats, and they didn't really understand how the whole shop works. So
well, they are known to cause a lot of trouble. But, especially now, they're causing, I would say, too much trouble.
Yeah, I know. They've been rolling through with the Gazi gang now, too, and then those guys, and they're riding that terrible red beast.
The what gang?
The Gazi gang.
What What's that?
The Gazi Gang were a troop of these rookie-level Digimon that were beast types that kind of ran amok. Again, they worked with the Goblimon brothers and their gang, just kind of creating mischief. Recently things have changed, and they now own that village to the north there, and it's just been real nothing but trouble and music for me.
Well, maybe we could also help out Vegemon to get his business back and going.
How do you expect us to help him?
Well, as soon as we either solve the matter with the Goblimon, where they won't be going as much as a rampage before, maybe then Vegemon would be able to go back to his regular business again.
I would appreciate that so much.
Can I ask about how long ago these Goblimon started tearing through here?
Goodness, probably about 3 weeks now.
That's about how long they've had their new leaders, huh?
Correct.
Yeah. We might be solving your problem anyway.
What do you mean?
Like I think we were going to go take care of those guys anyway.
Really?
New leadership, I mean, we had, just like our buddy Yukio here said, like we handled a few of those Goblimon pretty easily. The dude even, they're pretty easy to handle. I mean, there's no way the leader's going to be that tough if that's their band, right?
I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, the Digimon they ride is quite powerful, and he's fast. I've tried to bring different weapons to the area too, and they disappear from my hands.
That is scary. Did you recognize the Mon that they were traveling with?
He was too fast. By the time I tried to look at him, he was gone and hid into the brushes again. He's very, very fast, and he would pop in and out. Peekaboo tactics.
Is it just weapons that disappear when you go over there?
I mean, that's all I ever have on me, but it seems he is quite a master of pilfering.
Pilfer. Very scary to deal with.
Pilferer strapped with a gaggle of Gazi and Goblimon is something to be feared, yes. It's like a race car, but with a grappling hook attachment.
Grappling hook? I don't like those.
You guys have race cars, but not... okay, I'm not going. Nope.
What? What's wrong?
If you start really dissecting this world here, you're gonna have a hard time. And as he's saying that, we're gonna cut back to Priscilla and ChildrenThemes there. Casey, you're gonna say something.
Just remembering that there was meat outside, and that's where Priscilla and ChildrenThemes went, and that he's talking about that. So he'll be heading there like same time, kind of thing.
Perfect. So
not trying to be out there for the scene, but just whenever.
No, actually, I'm actually fine with that, Casey. As this kind of like discussion is happening, you're like, oh, I should probably go check on Priscilla, and you kind of open up the curtains there, and it'd be at about that time that ChildrenThemes is taking his first bite out of the meat. Your teeth sink into it. You feel the tendons and different sinew break as you're like the skin, succulent and juicy, rips down your lips and maw, and it's beautiful and tasty sirloin.
Okay, Chopamon. The important question. Does it taste okay?
This tastes great, Priscilla. In fact, I think maybe I should have another bite.
You going for another...
just to be safe,
Another bite, huh? Well, I mean, it couldn't really hurt, I guess. See if the second bite is just as good.
Yeah, sure thing. Hey, that's...
Casey! Holy crap.
Yeah, sorry, these things don't make too much noise. I was gonna knock, but, and then he would try mimicking knocking on the plastic flaps.
What's up?
I think you guys should come inside. And I guess if that's already, been bit out of, you may as well bring that with you.
All right. Did you guys find anything else noteworthy besides the intangible items on the shelf?
Yeah, man. Apparently that's all just sort of like a display. We found the guy who runs this shop.
Somebody actually runs this place?
Yeah. Check it out. He'd hold out his hand. You mind taking a look at this too?
Yeah. But
here, inside.
Come on, Chopamon. Bring that piece that you have in your mouth.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice.
So making their way back in, and everyone is now kind of back in on the scene here. Is there anything while Casey was grabbing Priscilla that I would say probably Jax. We haven't heard from you in a little bit there. Is there anything Jax would have done in that interim there?
So I think he would have just asked Vegemon, like, so you sell things here? Like, this is an actual store?
Yeah, it used to be the number one general store in the area before the Gnollmon and Gazimon started being real menaces, not just, ne'er-do-wells.
What do you take for money here?
We take digipoints.
You just look at Titamon like, digipoints?
But yeah, it's just it's a currency that we all have. I mean, I physically don't have any on me, as he kind of like pulls out his feathers in like an empty pocket kind of way. But Jax, if you would go ahead and look at your Digivice, like you get a little bit of a thrum as you mentioned digipoints in your pocket.
He'd pull that out and check the screen.
And as you mentioned digipoints, you would see the words coin purse kind of like appearing across the screen there in gray and black text. And as you would pay across, it would blink 50.
They would turn it and show Titamon. It's like, so is this what you guys are talking about?
Yeah, it would seem you have the 50 digipoints that you could be using for currency here. Yes, it seems, yes.
Okay, so Vegemon, what can we buy the things on the shelves, or like, do you have anything to sell still?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, if you're looking for food, yes, I can provide food. I can also provide replenishment chips. I can also provide defense chips, as well as attack chips, is what I have right now.
So I can buy those tuna sticks back there.
Yeah, if you want to buy food, well, I mean, not the actual tuna sticks, but if you were looking to buy food, yes, I can provide you food.
Well, I guess we're not figuring that out, Titamon.
I appreciate it. I would love to eat, though. I haven't really eaten in a little bit. It's been a rough 24 hours. We've really been doing a lot, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, that little bit of fish really went away after that fight. Is there anything in here you can eat, Titamon?
And as you say that, Vegemon, oh, I've got plenty of Digimon food. It's over out to the back there. I got a whole gaggle of farm of meat, and that's when Casey and Priscilla would walk in with Chopamon with a mouth full of sirloin.
All right. I see what you mean by you found the, I assume, owner running this place. Looks like a Venus flytrap, but still different, but kind
What did you call me?
A Venus flytrap.
Oh, Venus, your flytrap.
Yeah, dude says his name is Vegemon.
Yeah.
Crack the whip the second he threatens.
He cracks his two arms in a whip-like motion as well. We can whip all day if you want, pal.
That's a weird mating dance.
I don't got as many whips as he does, but yeah.
Well,
wait a minute, are you stealing from me?
Well, I didn't know there was an owner here. We weren't really planning on stealing. Didn't know you existed, so sorry about that, and sorry for calling you a Venus flytrap. Your name is, I think I heard Vegemon, correct?
Correct. Yes, thank you.
Well, how would I pay for, as Priscilla looks at Chompamon still just gnawing at the meat, how do I pay for this?
Well, I mean, do you have any digipoints?
I feel like all the Digimon would probably look at the meat and their stomachs would probably start to growl.
100%. Even Yoon had said last session, like, a snake's gotta eat.
I think at that point, Jax would hold up his thing. Priscilla, check your, what are these things called?
I don't know. It kind of just, looks like a Game Boy kind of, but I don't really know what they are.
Kind of, yeah, but check yours. Mine said I had 50 coins or points.
Your little pager devices.
Yeah, pager too. I'm going to check my little pager / Game Boy and see what it says.
Yeah, so as you, with the talk of digipoints across your screen as well, you would see in this kind of analog gray or green, gray, and black going across the screen, you would see 50 digipoints.
Oh, Okay, so how much digipoints is it to buy this meat?
What? One single sirloin is five digipoints.
All right, that seems reasonable. How do I give you these digipoints?
Just hold up that device you got there.
I'm gonna hold up the device.
And you see as he raises this small little white plastic device, you as players might recognize as a square, as he kind of just scans your digivice, just beep beep, as you are now left with 45 digi.
Did he just QR code their scanners?
I don't know what exactly happened, but this seems really convenient. I like this method of their currency. We need to adopt it at some point.
Is there anything else I can get for you? Like I was telling these guys, I got health chips, I got attack chips, and I got defense chips.
So there's a whole lot of stuff here, and by the size of that meat, and I don't think you're talking about like individual chips here. Do you have some way to like carry all of this? I don't know how much of this meat I could fit in my pockets, you know?
I actually do. That's good, yeah. And you would see as he kind of like is digging around in that area you were digging in, but he like flips up this secret cupboard and like he just is like digging through and yeah, I've got a couple of these memory chips, and he like puts down this like just a disc that would like a floppy disk that would fit in your pocket. You could store everything you need in here, but this thing costs 30 digipoints.
We need one of those.
But it will store everything you need.
Do we all want to chip in?
I see what you did there. That was great. No discounts though. I'm pretty strict on no pun discounts.
That's a good point though, Jax. I think that do we really need multiples of these? Well, there's definitely a benefit to us each having like, you know, our own supplies on us.
So this is a discount for getting rid of the Gnollmon for you.
I mean, you haven't really done that yet, so how am I gonna know? I give you the discount and then you run off into the sunset.
We'll come back.
I'm based on what? You whipped me, sir. I
didn't whip you. I whip yourselves.
Is this really the hill you want to die on, sir?
Yukio, hold on 1 second. Sorry. I'll kind of bring Yukio over real quick. Listen, I appreciate you defending me earlier and everything. I appreciate that a lot. Just for right now, let's, for everybody's sake, try not to get anybody too much more riled up, because I have no idea what that thing can do.
I just asked for a discount.
I know. Which is never bad, but I don't know if he would be really willing to.
And then ChildrenThemes is going to be like whispering over to Jax. Is it normal to go into a place of business and ask them for a discount on their wares?
In some places it is. Some places.
In where you're from?
Yes. Some places they like to haggle on prices.
Mm.
Yeah, they're called like flea markets or swap meets.
Ah, yes. I will say it's wild to go into a convenience store and be like, "Hey, I'll give you $1 for this shit."
Yeah, can I?
I'm just trying to get
this pack of beers, $1. There you go. Thanks, pal.
It was all I was trying to say. Is it?
Yeah, agreed. I want to show ChildrenThemes my whistle and ask him, ChildrenThemes, do you know what this is?
No.
So these aren't common in your world?
Particularly, no.
Alright, Vegimon. I will take off the whistle, show it to him, be like, so I know you may not understand this, but where I come from, I'm a lifeguard. And I need this for my job, the way you need this store. If I leave this here with you, is a promise that we'll come back. Can we have a discount?
Can I give him advantage if I say, plus you like did hurt me, bro?
Oh no, he has advantage on his own. That was brilliant. I love that. Hell yeah, Jax! Fuck yeah, give me that persuasion check with advantage.
Need it.
No, you got it.
That's wrong.
You got it.
Come on, do better. Nope, that was not better. But
give me a D for KC saying you did hurt me.
3.
All right, add that all up together there.
So 16 total.
All right, so with a 16, Vegemon kind of like sits back on his stool. All right. I admittedly was a little defensive, and you will leave the whistle here. And yeah, I'll give you guys a discount, and when you bring it back, when you come back and prove that you'll get your whistle back.
All right. Thank you.
So you guys are able to, I will say, he kind of like pulls out this laminated board that has everything. And originally it is defense chips, 25 HP. All the chips are 25. So essentially, if you would be able to buy 2 with your 50. But with what I will say is you'll be able to buy 3. Buy 2, get 1 free. Let me pull up what I have here. Yeah, so the HP chips heal, the basic HP chips heal 25% of your HP, and then those are your basic HP chips, and then they have a mega or a super HP chip that heals 50% of your HP. There is a attack plus chip that gives you +3 to attack on your next hit. It is a bonus action to use, but it gives you a +3 on your next hit, as well as 1 additional damage dice. And then you get there is also a defense chip, and until the start of your next turn, you get the advantage of full cover. So like a +5, I believe, to your AC.
Damn, that defensive chip sounds really nice. Okay.
The last 2 are juicy.
So that is essentially what Vegemon is offering you there. Again, it was 25 for them, but essentially you can buy 2, get 1 free.
Was there a discount on the floppy disk too, or just the chips?
Just the chips?
Still firm on the floppy disk. Okay.
Yeah.
Still firm on the floppy.
All right.
I feel like right now we could probably get away with just the one. Well, no.
What if we get 2? Like, we all pitch in and we get 2 of them between us all, and then like after we clear out the Gnollmon problem, we come by and try and like schmooze him up for some free ones.
Try to smooth up for some free. I mean, that's a possibility to do.
How can we prove that we've killed them?
Bring back a weapon.
I was gonna say a weapon.
Because
Or
I
bring them back to say
almost gave
sorry.
him the Gnollmon
That's true
club.
too. We could also bring it back to say sorry if we,
Yeah,
If we beat him up and non-lethally beat him up.
make
we could.
the gang come back with us and apologize.
Yeah, exactly.
Or just execute them right in front of the store.
I mean, that is a possibility. I don't know if I am for that possibility yet, but
I'll say because we have 195 total, so 60 of that would be the 2 memory discs.
So how much
So
do we
one
each have to pitch in to make that even for 60? Is it 15 each?
Well, would it be easier to just do it as a party total, or so much from each?
Well, what does
Some
everybody
for
else
each.
want?
I
Yeah,
was
feel like
hoping
that'd be
to
better,
save
'cause I
my
wanna-
money.
Yeah,
we
so,
also need
we've
food.
got plans for the monies and stuff like that. Yeah, that too. Shit.
Because we
do
each need to
the
eat,
food.
so that's a 35 just from us all eating, if we all eat the meat.
I mean, I know I still have a couple of little rations and stuff like that. And then if we want to get extra food, that is going to be an extra 5.
Okay, does anybody else want a chip?
I mean, I feel like taking advantage of the buy 2 get 1 is nice. So we could get.
Yeah.
Do we want to
That's what
do
I'm
a
saying.
defense and an attack? And then what do we want to do for free? Do we want to do a health chip, or would we rather try to go?
It's always
more...
good to have a health.
See, I wanted a defense and attack. Like, I wanted to spend my 50 on a defense and attack.
Well, I mean, if we are just sticking by our own, we're getting 2, get 1 free. You can get 1 of each, defense, attack, and HP.
Not for me, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And then if we're taking 15 from each 2, that also wouldn't be a thing. That's why I was wondering if anybody else would. Okay, so
Well, we would need, if we're only getting 3 chips, we have our backpacks, so I don't think we would need it except to hold the food if we got extra food.
yeah, so we can honestly just get 1 of those chips.
Yeah.
Well,
Honestly.
Don't we have to buy double the amount of food? Because it's us and the Digimon.
Well, yeah, that's why it was 7, so 35. Because
What was that
Chompamon's
thumb?
already been eaten. Or eating, not been eaten.
Unfortunately, we have lost Shopamon. He's been eaten. Dang. Vegemon just got a little hungry.
Isn't Vegemon actually cannibalistic?
Yes, but
Who's wanting chips? The Casey, you want the attack and defense.
Yes, I like chips.
Priscilla,
So, do we want to do one floppy? And I know Casey wants to take advantage of the buy two get one.
Yay!
Axe, Yukio.
I think they said they wanted to save their money.
I wanted to save it, but if you guys need it, then you guys can use it.
well, I was gonna say, do we need the floppy? Because that would put all of our stuff in one spot on one person. And if we're
Yeah.
able to just carry our chips ourselves anyway,
So, yes, in the grand scheme of things, the memory floppy does not do anything for you immediately. But once you start dealing with heavier objects is when the memory floppy comes into play.
So I would say we at least get one.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We would need it for the food.
How big are these foods? Like, would it last us a day if we buy one, or multiple days?
That's a good question.
So I'm basing it off Digimon World. So sirloin gives you 3 days worth of food.
Okay. And Chopamon just ate a whole one, so he ate 3 days worth of food.
He's good
But-
for 3 days.
That's not, unfortunately, how that works.
Man,
No, it's like
oh
a
well.
sensu bean. He's sustained.
Exactly. He's full for a week. Let's go.
does the food have any kind of healing, or it is just hunger?
Strictly hunger.
So if we are getting the floppy.
Yeah, I would say we at least get one.
Getting the
So
floppy.
we can do 8 from 2 and 7 from 2 of us.
And what I will add to add a little bit more confusion to this is if you don't feed your Digimon when you take a long rest, their proficiency abilities probably will not.
Appear.
Yeah.
Nice.
Proficiency loss. Okay.
So stuff like Hyunmunmon's Ice Wall that runs on proficiency per day and things of the like. You know what I mean? Some of our bigger abilities run on proficiency. So keep that in mind when food, because a big thing in Digimon is that Digimon gets hungry.
I don't blame him, man. I mean, I get hungry. I understand if they get hungry. We gotta eat. We gotta eat.
Shout out
And
Grassburger.
how many magical abilities do you do on a day other than your silky voice?
151, actually.
Well, fuck!
Even Eddie McDowell only did 100 good deeds.
Dun dun dun. So, all right. So what we have to do is we essentially have to buy a meat stick for each of us.
I think we need to hold on. So the village is north of here a bit, right? How far is it? How many days? And then how many days away is the Miramon and the Baramon, so we can get the map?
As a DM, the map is in the same village. Miramon, you're going to Civimon village. In the town hall of the Civimon village is the map.
Nice.
So, with that being said, you are not going very far. So, I would say by tomorrow you would be able to reach the Civimon village. So, you essentially need one night's worth of food to get you through to tomorrow.
Okay.
Well, but we already ate.
That is true. So, if you want to take a lot, what I'm essentially saying is if you want to take food and get a long rest, you'll need at least one order. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one order for
Another thing
Yep.
is, does the food actually preserve in the fluffy?
Yes.
We haven't. Okay.
Well, yeah, 'cause that's why the floppy was introduced, was to carry the food.
Well, I mean, like, it's not one of those things where we put it in there and all of a sudden it's rotten.
Correct.
No, that's mean. Who would do that?
No,
I would.
no.
It is bag of holding rules, not arc. Bag.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
do you let the
any
beat
survival?
spoil? Too bad.
Now we got those narcs.
I'm gonna
I
go
feel like
punch
it-
a
Okay,
puppy.
so how much was the floppy again?
30.
30.
So if we all chip in, it would be 8 from 2 of us and 7 from 2.
Well, okay, so I'm going to make it simple. I'm going to chip in 15 so Casey can do his thing. Well, real quick, another thing. Is it just the digipoints or are there other currencies?
Nope. Digipoints is that is it.
There is no breakdown. There is no quarter. There is no penny. There is no
Thank
copper.
God.
I hate that as well. Everything is in round numbers.
No hay
Beautiful.
pennies. All right, so I think seeing Yukio putting forth the 15 while Casey was going through his dilemma of how to get the chips that he wanted, he's gonna be like, heck yeah, and then he'll ask Vegemon for one attack chip, one defense chip, and then for the free one, an HP chip. And then he tossed the HP chip to Yukio and tell him thanks.
Oh, hell yeah.
So you got an HP chip for 15.
Easy peasy right there. All right. Well, I can buy
Purchased.
some of, I guess, the meat for all of our mons. It's going to be, what, 40 points? So I can buy half of that for 20 points.
Well, do we actually have to buy Chompamon more? Like, did he
Well, we
actually
can-
eat the 3 days worth?
Well, I mean, yeah, like I will say he probably still has a little bit left. I mean, yeah. I will say he's got 2 days left of meat on that stick.
Okay.
Okay.
So we could just
That's
do
enough for there and
35 for the rest
All
of
right.
us.
Wait, hold on. We only need 2 days each, right? So let's see. That's literally one piece of meat, 2 pieces of meat. It's 2 pieces of meat per person. We don't need 30.
No,
What's
$30
$30
points.
because this motherfucker gets 6 pieces. How much?
Yeah.
Well, 7, because it's all of us minus Chompamon.
Okay, and I'm also going to pitch in 10 for food too. So you don't have to spend all of that.
I can still put in 20, so then we have 30 in the pot if someone else wants to do 5.
Who are we going to... Who wants the floppy?
I was going to do the other 15 for the floppy.
Who physically wants to... Sorry.
Yes,
And
please.
I can hold on to the floppy.
Do you want the floppy?
Hold on. Which chip did you want, Zeffy?
I don't know.
Okay, so instead of me getting an attack and defense chip, sorry, I'll
No,
take just the defense chip, and I'll go half and half with Zeffy, so we can both get a 2 and then 1, and I'll still toss the HP chip to Yukio.
Yep. I've already
Okay.
added an HP chip. 25% of total health. So you have an HP chip.
Okay, so they got that, and then yeah, so I'll just take the attack chip instead. What did I say earlier? Did I say attack or defense?
You said
I
defense
said
chip.
defense. Yeah, I'll take the defense. That's the one I want. Sorry,
All right.
the one that.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, you have a defense chip.
Awesome. And then whichever one Zeffy gets, and I'll only spend 25 of mine, and then I'll toss in the other 10 for the food.
Sounds
So that
good to
puts
me.
my money
Well,
at.
I think we had the food covered.
We needed 5, I thought, for the food.
5
I
more.
chipped in the other 5.
There you go. Easy.
What?
Okay.
I chipped in 10.
Yeah, 10 and then 20 from Priscilla makes it 30, and then we needed the other 5, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So
I
remember,
chipped in, so I've got 30 for 1 chip.
the chip goes until the start of your next turn. Obviously, for the HP, is just
Instant.
the HP. Yeah, like you just get the HP, but they're a bonus action to use as well.
Because
Can I use this on myself?
Unfortunately, no.
darn it.
Chips. That is a caveat of the chips. They only work for Digimon.
They only work if you use them like a suppository.
Exactly. Well, actually, no. Suppository is very kind. You have to sound them.
That's terrible.
Well,
Okay.
Tigamon's got a cloaca, so same thing.
That's fucking terrible.
Yes. All right. So okay.
I'll
I
take
mean,
the
I-
attack.
Okay. You want an attack chip for Jax? Let's add that in there.
So how much money do you have right now, Drex? After putting in your 15, you have 30?
I'm down to
question mark?
5.
You went down to 5 because of that.
After everything, yeah. The chips, the 5 for food, and 15 for the floppy.
Well, how about, because I want to make mine into a nice even number, I'm going to chip in the extra 5, so you add 5 back.
Okay, so I'll say it 10.
All right. I have Jax has an attack chip. KC has a defense chip. Priscilla, what are you getting?
My question was for the buy 2 get 1. Does the buy 2 get 1 only work from one person, or could it be shared? Yes or no?
I'm fine with if you want to give the if you want to give the free to somebody else, that's fine. Or if there are 3 objects or 2 objects purchased, where that third one or who buys the 2, I don't care.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, I think that's what just happened, because I had
Yeah.
0 recall on
Me and
why I'm
Casey
getting
each
the
bought
HP.
one.
Yeah, that's what we just did.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that doesn't
Yeah.
bother me at all because Yeah,
Okay,
fuck
cool.
it. I'm getting the money either way.
He gets that money no matter what. He's making bank off of us right now.
Yeah,
Well, I still have 25 if you want to do that buy two again.
Well, I could definitely chip in. Okay. So I can put in that last little bit. I would pretty much be broke at that point, but that's fine. I want to get a defense chip, and then for the free,
Can I get a defense?
we'll get another defense chip for Yukio.
Cool, and I'll grab fuck it, another defense chip for the one that I purchased. So that's 2 defense for the boy total, and 0 digi points in this
Okay,
economy.
and
Okay, wait.
Are
sorry,
we all agreeing?
hold on. Give me. So Priscilla, I've given you a defense chip. What else am I giving you?
I was going to hold on to the floppy disk.
MP floppy. All right.
I wanted to make sure everybody was in agreement with that.
Is everyone okay if I hold the floppy disk?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, okay, yeah. The only reason I was questioning, because I was thinking it may have been better if Jax was holding it, because he's the strong one.
The weight does not be considered. That's the beauty of the.
Maybe if
Well, yeah, it's
anything,
basically
maybe
the bag of
Tito
holding.
could carry it.
True, Titobot could
See, I
carry
did
it,
think
fly
about
it around.
Titomon because he could fly around.
But we'll
If
work
you
that
need
out
to.
in character.
I don't have pockets, admittedly.
Well, we
You
can
get this
technically
guy
give
like
it
a
to
vest.
HumanMon, because who's going to steal it from a turtle?
We need to get Titomon a vest.
Is it
Wow.
not popping up defense chip?
I don't think any of us thought about it being stolen.
Container.
Well, the guy literally just said they've been pillaging him. So that means in the middle
Hey,
of the
man,
night,
I'm not about
people
to
can
get
steal
pillaged.
stuff. Okay.
I think that would just mean we'd take turns or take watch.
Yeah.
There we
real
go,
quick,
okay.
Jukes, how long is a long rest? Is it 8 or 6?
8.
Okay.
Okay, so Priscilla, you now have a defense chip and the MP disc. I just put MP disc in your loot, and it just says the same.
Perfect.
And then, is there anything else I'm supposed to add for you there?
For my character, no.
Okay, Jax, I have an attack chip in your right now. What else am I adding to you?
That's it.
Okay,
Because I
great.
chipped in towards the other stuff.
Casey, I have a defense chip for you right now.
It's 2 of them. I just plussed it.
Oh, you already did it. Great. My king. Great. We have an HP chip for Yukio. What else am I adding for you there?
Defense.
A defense chip? Okay, that's easy. We'll go to...
And didn't we want the food in the chip, in the floppy disk?
I could just put a little note in there for, pretty sure I can anyway, to just say.
Yeah, just the plus at the bottom. You can put consumable or...
All right, I've added a defense chip for Yukio.
All right, I'm going to put,
I've
so
gotten
7. So total we have 8 sirloin, because I know the rest of you are going to.
Well, you have an HP and a defense chip, right?
Yeah. It was 2 defense for some reason, for a second there.
Weird. All right, we're good now.
What is the
Okay.
total of y'all's digi points left?
0.
20.
0.
Okay.
All right. Well, I mean, it was a pleasure doing business with you, but I do want to know what you play. Are you guys heading out now, or you going straight to the village there? Or what's the plan?
I think Yu-Gi-Oh was trying to talk about making a camp, and actually, I was wondering if you got 4 walls here. We are pretty good customers. Maybe we could stay here till the morning.
Yeah, I mean that's fine with me if you want to spend the night.
That is the real reason we came here. We saw a building, looked abandoned. We were just gonna crash.
I really got to work on. I guess my day go on if you think it was abandoned.
Cobwebs, man. Seriously.
Well, I mean, no one really actually takes anything off. You know what? That's fair. I'm being defensive, and I need to work on
Criticism.
exactly. So thank you. I will make sure the cobwebs aren't there next time. But you guys could definitely, if you guys want to, put some beds out. I don't really have anywhere for you to sleep. You can sleep in the aisles there. You can sleep under this roof.
All
I
right.
appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you, Vegemon.
All right, and so I mean, like, realistically, you guys kind of woke me up from my bedtime, so I'm gonna hit the hay. Please, you know what? You don't even really know where I keep the actual stash. So I'm gonna go to bed, and you guys go to bed, and good luck with the Gnollmon gang and the Gazimon gang. It's not gonna be an easy run.
Well, thanks for the assist.
Thank you for the equipment.
All right. Well, and if you guys ever make it to the big city, check out my cousin Weedmon. He's got a pretty cool farm.
Sorry. What was that?
What? I just have my cousin Weedmon. If you ever make it to Elfin City, you can definitely hit him up. Tell him Vegemon says what's up.
Yeah, sure thing. Let me just real quick. Priscilla, could you stay still? He's gonna like pull out a piece of paper and start using, if she's cool with it, start using her as a table to write on.
Oh, that's fine with her. She'll just kind of do a cheeky smile. It's like, yeah, totally have to go visit Weedmon, huh, Casey?
Yeah. Sorry. Just Elfin City. All right, cool. Yeah.
All right. Weedmon in Elfin City is a side quest that Casey has obtained. A personal side quest for Casey. If you're looking to romance him,
Of course.
Side quest unlocked.
Well, I was gonna say, Casey, I still have some of my supply.
you guys are able to set up here in Vegemon's convenience store, and I'd say like you guys have found little places to and made little bed mats out of fake newspapers and stuff like that. And just like some have in their day-to-day lives. But you guys have made little beddings, and I would say you're able to get a long rest here for the first time in a while. And I would love to get
There was something I wanted to do.
Yeah, go on. Sorry.
I was going to ask, Hyun, while everybody's asleep, you mind looking around for his stash and maybe taking some things?
I can definitely do that. Yes. Moon. Yeah, where's Moon at with that?
Are you sure we want to take some stuff from him? He seemed like he was willing to work with us, Yukio. I don't know if taking stuff from him would be a wise idea.
Okay, let's rephrase it. Just find the stash.
Okay, wait, no, I think we're what does that wig mean? What is the stash? He was telling you the stash was in Elfin City. He doesn't have...
Yeah.
His stash of chips and all.
Oh, you want, oh.
No. No.
Hush, 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 hush. Hush, hush, hush.
My man. Yes, I can make that happen for you.
Just tell me where it is,
Okay.
and then next time we roll around, we can just get it and go.
I mean, do you want me to grab what I can while I find it?
Well, hold on. I feel like Vegemon is a very honest working man. He was quite aggressive at first, but he did eventually calm down with it. So I feel like he was just rattled about the situations he'd been dealing with recently. I think it would be very unwise if we were to see where his stash is and plan to, take it later.
Well, Moon, the thing I gotta say about that is, well, it's one or two things. Because so far I've seen this place as a man-eat-man world. Everybody out for themselves majority of the time.
Eat Mon. Mon eat Mon.
Mon eat Mon. Yeah,
Mon eat
I should
Mon.
have said that.
I'm still not sure my name's not Moon, but...
Let's just say this. It's probably gonna be a nice back and forth with that.
I agree.
Instead of, well, digitizing him, we might as well just take it. Will you agree? It's the peaceful option.
One or the other?
What would happen normally in your world if you were to take something?
What does that matter? We're not in his world, are we?
Well, Yukio, tell me what would happen.
Depends on what it is.
Go on, what would happen?
If it's something small, a little slap on the wrist, but the bigger the item, the harsher the punishment.
I see.
And these are pretty small items.
You say that, but I think they are pretty valuable items to have. And in the case of Vegemon, I believe if we were to steal from him, the consequences would be pretty severe.
Severe in what way?
Well, it could end up hurting one of your friends, or far worse, could get digitized away.
I will do what you ask, Yukio, but Moon does make a accurate statement.
What sounds more fun to you?
Oh, I will rob this man blind.
I do not believe it is worth the risk, Yukio.
Yeah, well, there's also the other thing of if you want to help this become better for us, is that if he does come after us, you could just freeze him into the corner.
Well, it could happen, or he could avoid it, and he is a... Would Hyunmoonmon know that he is a champion level, and he's pretty powerful for being a champion compared to like a rookie?
Yeah, I think, Humanmon would know that this is it's an uphill battle. Yes, Humanmon would know this is an uphill.
I would say he would probably be frozen for not very long, and what the result for our end would be swift digitation. And for you, I do not know if it is different in your world, but essentially it would be lights out.
Well, by my understanding, he couldn't handle a pack of Gnollmons.
We do not know if, well, he did say
His
there was
exact
another-
words. His exact words were he couldn't handle the pack of Gnollmons coming over to pillage him.
If you remember too, there was the other creature that was with the Gnollmon as well, and that was, I would say, the true threat in that situation.
Ultimately, Yukio, we are your Digimon.
We are your Digimon. We are here to guide you.
We are here to serve.
Okay, just find the stash. Don't take anything.
Mm,
Just finding it. So if anything does happen to him, we can at least pilfer it. Would that be more
As you wish,
applicable for you, Moon?
Master.
Yeah, what you're doing right there is a no, Moon. Just no.
well, I don't think we should at all, but ultimately you make the final call.
All I'm asking is just he can look for it. That's all. Don't touch it. Just look for it.
If that's what you truly wish for, Yukio, then we will do as you ask, with a
Thank you.
disappointed face.
And
No.
you would see as Hyun is unraveling around, and for the first time ever, you see them separate.
Is he like really long?
Oh yeah, eerily
Okay.
long.
Okay.
As you see as Hyun, oh, that doesn't not feel weird anymore. That feels right. Oh no, maybe he is right. And as Hyun makes his, it slithers into the aisleway behind you, or like it starts slithering behind the desk there, and you see his tail kind of disappear in the front desk with you and Moon. As the evening will come to rest, and you do not see Hyun until the next morning there. Does anyone else have anything they would have done throughout the evening there?
I was just gonna ask, from the inside, are the doors push or pull?
They would be pull, because,
So they push inside.
oh no, but what's the fire rate? No, never mind, opposite.
Okay, never mind. I'll say if they were pulled to where they open towards the inside, Jax was gonna sleep in front of them.
No, they're fire safety equivalent, so they push out.
Okay, alright. He'd still probably sleep in front of them.
I mean, you could definitely find something to like prop that up if you want to like do a perception check or an investigation. I'd say investigation actually, if you're looking for something to like jam the door with.
Well, he was more thinking like if anyone. Ooh, 18, nice. If anyone tried to come in, they'd have to get past him. Even if he was asleep, like push the door past him, or wouldn't be able to push it past him.
Well, with a 18, you realize that, I mean, like, that's definitely a good idea, and you can still do that, but it's even better with a little piece of, you find, like, a stick. Not even a stick. Yeah, it's just like, I'd say Vegemon has, like, a makeshift kind of pole there that is just a bunch of, like, metal and iron kind of, like, wrapped around with tape, and you're able to shove that into the door, and then leaning up against that, there is no way that you are not going to be involved in any kind of alert if that door is involved.
Awesome.
Anyone else? Casey?
Oh, no. You would just be snuggled up and asleep and dreaming about what good little non-law breaking boys they all are. And girls.
What about Priscilla?
I said, and girls.
I feel like if anything, Priscilla would just probably chill in the back a little bit with Chopabon, let him gnaw a little bit more of his bone, but not too much, and then just go to sleep with him.
Yeah, and you guys are all able to curl up with your Digimon, and the night goes mostly undisturbed. Yukio, I would say you're the first to awaken, as you would see as Hyun comes wrapping around Moon, and goes back into their traditional position of, like, almost this belt around Moon's shell.
Mission accomplished, sir.
Tell me when we leave this place.
Will do.
And about an hour goes by, and everyone starts to awaken, and you find yourselves. It is dawn on the next day there.
It was actually a pretty good sleep. Chopamon, did I wake you up? I'm sorry.
What? Oh, no, Priscilla. I've been awake for a while. Definitely not just waking up.
All right. Well, happy we're able to sleep in a place like this. Guess I need to see how everybody else is doing. Do you want to join me on getting everybody up, Chopamon?
Yeah, let's make the rounds.
Does Chompamon do the normal dog thing where he just walks around licking everyone's faces?
That is up to Chopamon to decide. How do you want to wake him up, Chopamon?
Well, yeah, we'll go with that.
All right, you go get Yukio. I'm going to go get KC over here, all right?
Yeah, sure thing.
KC, Dynamomon. Wake up, you guys.
Huh? Oh, man. Damn. This was a lot softer last night when I was tired.
Trust me, I understand that. It was quite cozy. Definitely feel, some back pain.
Can I get a hand? And we'd
Yeah. Absolutely, we'll offer a hand.
And we'd get up. Hey, Dynamomon.
Yes.
You up? Oh.
You seem as chipper as always, Dynamomon. I wish I had your energy sometimes.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
And Chopamon would begin to would be in the middle of slobbering on Yukio's face.
Hey, wake up! Wake up!
I have been up. You've just been licking my face for a few minutes now.
Well, that's weird. You didn't say nothing.
You guys would all kind of take a look around the convenience store. Everything has basically unchanged. All the cobwebs and everything are still there, but you do not see Vegemon. Not that he is undetected, as you do see back in his little hidey hole. You can see remnants of his rump peering through his little. Yeah, you can see a little. Or I guess not remnants is about. You can see little piece. You can see a
Part of it.
Yes, a small section of his rump.
Glimpse.
A glimpse of his rump.
A naughty little glimpse of his rump.
Yes,
I was like, how
a
is
cheeky
there
little rump.
remnant of something that isn't there?
And you guys are able to. You're heading north to get to the Civimon village, but you're able to unlock Jax's barricade. And as you make your way out and you start heading north, is there any last words for you guys there?
Casey, come on.
Yeah, sure thing. Hey, Vegemon, we'll see you on the way back after we take care of these Gnollmon.
And you see a cactus-like tendril kind of poke out, almost in the form of thumbs up. Just remember, if you ever make it to Elven City, we bond.
Well, I won't
Trust
forget.
me.
Steel trap.
Casey will especially not forget that.
And you guys all start making your way northward, continuing down the Gnollmon trail. And as everyone is making their way, Jax, you feel Titomon kind of use his wings to kite backwards and use his weight to pull you backwards.
He would fall back with him. Hey, Titomon, what's wrong?
I think we have to watch out for that snake.
And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
You evil, evil man. No!
Why not?
What a rascal.
Titomon do got those keen senses, sight and sound.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for listening to episode 5 of Dice Monsters. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let us know what you think in the comment sections in whatever app you are listening to, be it Spotify or watching the YouTube videos there. We're going to take a little bit of a quick break in the rest of December here and come back in January with a whole bunch of new material for you guys. So we're excited for that. So happy holidays and see y'all in the new year. Bye.